Stream has started. Let me go ahead and share the video.
News for this hour is made possible by St. Bernard's Healthcare. Did you know that regular visits with your primary care doctor may prevent more serious health problems in the future? stbernards.info.
St. Bernard's Healthcare is a nonprofit organization.
It's 9:02.
KLEK LP Jonesboro, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council. It's now time for Community Conversations, a program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place, while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues. Expressed in this program are made and not necessarily reflect the views of KLEK 102.5 FM, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council, or our underwriters or sponsors.
KLK 102.5 FM. Good morning to you on your Friday. It's August 9th, 2024. This is Community Conversations. Get one is in the studio with you. And joining me today is Shante Johnson and Terrell Patterson of Grow NEA. And they are hosting the annual Back to School Bash. And that is going down tomorrow at Allen Park, I believe, from 10 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. And they have a lot of things in store for you. Of course, obviously, they're going to be giving away school supplies, but they're going to have haircuts and they're going to have the ability for the young girls to get their hair done and just so much more. But I'm not going to waste y'all time anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and we'll start with Shante and he can just kind of give the details.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Shante Johnson here with Grow NEA. We will do our sixth annual Back to School Rally tomorrow at Allen Park. They're on Race Street. We will be giving away over 500 backpacks, school supplies, as well as doing the hairstyles, the haircuts. We will also have personalized hygiene items, and we will also be doing this year our clothes closet. So we do have clothes that will be set out for everyone to come and pick shoes as well. So that way you can come out and get, clothes, shoes, haircuts, hairstyles, backpacks, food, and just enjoy yourself.
Okay, and you mentioned that this is the sixth year that you've put on this event. Let's kind of go back to the beginning a little bit. What inspired you to create this event? Because obviously, just by the things that you've listed, it has grown tremendously.
Yes, sir. Just looking back over my life and being raised as a single parent home and not being able to always have or get, those things. And so I just wanted to, as I grew up, I just wanted to give back to the community. And that inspired me to give, for those that may not have.
Okay, and how did this event originally come together for us, like the organization and the planning?
Yeah, I was sitting and I was talking to a couple of friends about some things that I wanted to give back to the community, and we went ahead and put it together, and it just took off from there. I think our first back to school rally, it was maybe 150, 160, and over the years it's just increased and took off. More support, more sponsorship, more partners each year as we go along.
And it's definitely evident, as mentioned earlier, the different things that you've been adding, like the clothes closet, the hairstylist. And I remember some of the earlier ones where it was just the backpacks and the barbers, but just seeing all of these different services being offered at this event is amazing. Of course, KLK, we will be there. We'll be providing the music. We'll also be broadcasting live, so we will be a part of this event as well. And definitely am looking forward to it. Now, I didn't hear anything about children's entertainment or food.
Yeah, so Children Elite will be there. Children Elite Entertainment will be there with bounce houses. And then we also have food that will be provided by First Baptist Church downtown
Okay.
here in Jonesboro, which they were there with us last year. So it'll be fun for the kids, and it'll be a lot to do.
Okay, so I'm going to bring Terrell in now because this year the hairstylists have been added up. Of course, as we were talking about off air, I was looking at the list of the different hairstylists that signed up. I remember when you put out the call and you got an overwhelming response. I think you said off the air that you have like over 30 hairstylists that have signed up. So definitely for all the young ladies out there, you definitely will be able to get your hair done so that you're looking right for the start of the new school year. But just kind of in your own words, talk about how you got involved with this and your response to the overwhelmingly positive reception that your participation has gotten.
Yes, the response has been overwhelming. We started out, I actually am not the beginning of having the young girls hairstylist. Michaela, I believe, was the first person who started with Shantae. I actually just got involved last year, and I don't know, my personality kind of just helped take it over just a little bit, but
Just a little bit.
just a little bit. I helped Michaela last year and Brianna. We all partnered together and helped create some things. And Brianna Palmer, she's Mama to Mama. We all got together last year, and we had about, I think there was scheduled to be 12, but we ended up with like 7 stylists on last year. And that was a nice turnout. We were able to service, I think, about 35 children last year, little girls, and a few little boys, because there were some people there. We did haircuts also. And then this year, we started out with the call, and I think what happened, Ebony X and seeing so many other stylists, I've been asking people all year long to give back to this program. And so I think that has helped with the numbers. And then after we did KIT, it just blew up. We started out with just wanting 13 or 14 more, and then we did KIT, and then people just started signing up. So now we're up to about 32 stylists, and we are too excited to be able to offer that much.
Okay, and you mentioned off air that there actually going to be like a sign-up sheet that day for the hairstylist. So kind of explain how that's going to work.
So we actually did registration via the internet on Facebook, so that people could go ahead and register ahead of time. Last year we did walk-ins, and it worked out okay, but there were some little girls who left without hairstyles, and they had waited all day long. We did not want that to happen this year, so we wanted to make sure that we had enough stylists and to provide styles for the children that showed up. So on August 1st, registration opened up, and we have now closed registration. So I think we may have the ability, if everyone shows up, to take some walk-ins on tomorrow. But we definitely will have enough. I think we have about 45 that signed up via Facebook. And so then we'll have a little bit more room. If all my stylists show up, we'll have room for a few walk-ins.
And what are some of the styles that will be offered?
So in the description, we offered where you can do just a simple braid style, like braiding up in a ponytail. You'll be able to get haircuts. We'll be able to have braids with hair or without hair. Crocheting, yes, crocheting. So there'll be a wide variety of styles that the girls will be able to choose from.
And are you going to be one of the stylists?
Of course. I'll be there as one of the stylists. I am not a braider. Thank God for the list of people who are braiders, but I'll definitely be there to haircut, give any support. We have Jonesboro High School Step team, yes. Their step team, and they're going to come out. They're going to be there to offer help support to the girls. We've had an overwhelming amount. When people found out that we're going to change a little girl's life and give her a hairstyle so she can go back to school confident. We had people that were all over that were volunteering to help do things for the stylists. So we have people that have provided food for the stylists. We've had some people that are going to bring teas and different things. We have a list of sponsors that are on there. And we've been just so grateful for the overwhelming response.
All right, and speaking of sponsors, let's go ahead and shout some of those sponsors out. We definitely want to recognize them and give them their flowers for helping to support this event.
Absolutely. We do want to give a shout out to Jonesboro Math and Science Of course, Ebony X and the beauty supply store. They are in the new location, so y'all make sure y'all go shop
Yes,
with Ebony
come see
X.
us.
We got First Baptist Jonesboro, Nukes Eatery. We got the NEA School of Barbering, Impact Church, Children Elite, of course, KLEK, Bubba K Lighthouse, Kid Spot, Mr. Michael Christopher, who would be there with Globe Life Insurance, and then the Mu Omicron
Mu Omicron Lambda.
right? Chapter of Alpha.
Phi Alpha.
Phi Alpha, right, correct. We also have the Jonesboro Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, along with Adula Bible College, and there's so much more sponsored. So,
And we definitely just wanted to say thanks and a vote of appreciation for all of those sponsors who made this event possible. Now, let's talk a little bit about the donations of the school supplies. Who were some of the people that made that possible, and how did that turn out?
right. So those list of sponsors that I did have, they were able to send donations, as well as I got a phone call from United Way. There, and they had some leftover things from Fill the Bus, and so they were able to donate to us. Yeah, that's,
Well, it definitely sounds like that the community has really rallied and come together for this event, and it's definitely going to be exciting. Now, do y'all need any volunteers for like stuffing the backpacks or working the event itself? And if so, how can they get in touch with you for that?
yes. So tonight at 7 p.m., from 7 to 9 p.m., we will be stuffing the backpacks at Allen Park Community Center. I know there are a lot of high schoolers, well, I think 9th through 12th, that need volunteer hours to graduate. And so that is open. If you would like for your child to volunteer, they can email us at grownea2018@gmail.com, or if you follow the page, just inbox us there. We'll be able to get them on the list.
Okay, so definitely, as he mentioned, opportunities for volunteers tonight, 7 to 9 p.m. at Allen Park, stuffing the backpacks, and of course, the event is tomorrow from 10 to 2. So if you need to get some of those volunteer hours, you can definitely come out for that as well. And I'm sure that Shantae can definitely find a spot for you to
Absolutely.
help out.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's fast forward a few years down the line. Where do you see the future of this event being?
Right. So last year we ended up, for the first 5 years, we were naming this the Grow NEA Back to School Rally. And so we wanted to partner, and there's a lot of back to school rallies that happened last week, as well as this week. I think there's a couple that's going on tomorrow. And so what my vision is for this is I changed it to the Jonesboro Back to School Festival, because I want it to be one big community back to school rally. I think if all the back to school rallies that happened last week and then the ones that's happening this week come together, we would be able to service more together. So that way you don't have people double dipping in different venues.
If y'all be able to pull that off, y'all gonna need a bigger venue. Y'all have to go to the First National Bank Arena and host it.
Yeah, and that what we was last year. We were in talks with trying to make that happen, trying to find a centralized location for that event. And so we're looking at starting right after this event, working on the Jonesboro Back to School Festival 2025. And so we will be pulling on. And looking forward and trying to partner with those, so that way we can, because there's power in numbers. And so I think the more that we can come together, the more resources that we'll have, and the more people that we can reach out to.
Absolutely. And of course, I just want to give you your props and give you your flowers for having the vision to put this together and for the growth of it. You have really rallied the community with this, and not just with this event, just with all of the things that Grow NEA has been doing for the community, the mentoring, the community events, and of course capping it off with this event. So, definitely keep up the good work. I think that you're doing amazing things in the community. All right, is there anything else about this event or just anything that Grow NEA is doing that you kind of want to let the listeners and viewers know about?
Yeah, like I said, just y'all come out tomorrow. We have backpack, school supplies, we personal hygiene items, like I said, hairstyles, haircuts, clothes closet. So y'all just come out.
Okay, and what's going to be in the clothes closet?
We have clothes that were donated from us. When people do their spring cleaning, they'll usually throw bags of clothes away. So there's been clothes donated, shoes that I've seen people on Facebook that were trying to sell and then wanting to sell rather. And then I just reached out to them and said, hey, Grow NEA is hosting a clothes closet this year. Would you like to donate that? And a lot of them just bagged them up, donated them. We do go through them to make sure, that there's no worn out clothes, worn out shoes, because we want that person that may be able to grab those Jordans that never had a pair of Jordans, to go to school looking good that first day. I think that's important. And that could set the tone for your school year.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You want the kids looking right so that they have that confidence to face the school year, because children now more than ever have so many things that they face just going through a regular school day. We got a few Facebook shout outs. Let's get to them. Shout out to Adrian Everett and Lachey Robinson. Lachey says, good morning, Terrell and Shantae. And Jeremy Terrell says, need more of the stuff. Love seeing people getting out there for our community. Absolutely. I definitely agree with that. All right. So, Terrell, do you have anything that you would like to add to as we get ready to close?
We are just excited to offer all the back to school events and partner with Shantae. I have a couple of, there were a couple of people that are on our list that we didn't miss for sponsors, but we thank all of them.
Well,
Some
if you want to name them.
Sure. Nothing But Cakes, Nukes, Vibrant Therapy, The Hope House, Mr. and Mrs. Nazim Kaleem, New to You Auto. Of course, I mentioned the STEP team, Best of You Counseling, Kakitha Deer, and State Beauty Supply. All of them have came out and helped support the stylists with donations and different things like that. So we're excited. We look forward to helping all our little girls. Keith is doing a background, so we'll have lots of pictures of the girls after they have their hair done.
All right. It's going to be an amazing event. And it goes down tomorrow, Allen Park, 10 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. Get there early because them backpacks and them school supplies, they will fly fast. You have an opportunity to get haircuts, hairstyles, and so much more. Shantae?
Yes, and Impact Church, they will be giving away, I believe, 10 bicycles. They do this every year. They will also be giving away 2 laptops and 2 refrigerators. So college students, if you are here, y'all come out and you will have a chance to rent 2 laptops and 2 refrigerators.
Made me wish I was back in college again.
I know, right?
But it's going to be something for everyone in the community. So, and of course, KLK, we will be there broadcasting live and doing music. We hope to see each and every one of you out there. That's going to do it for this part of Community Conversation. We'll be coming back at the bottom of the hour with Marsha Broussard talking about Black women maternity issues. Then at 10 o'clock, we got Miss Marilyn Newsom from Respect. They also are doing a back to school event as well. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. This is KLK on 2.5 FM. All right, you are.
My crazy self done forgot to think.